There were only meant to be 35 of these feathered friends moving to Scotland for a quiet life. But 10 times that showed up in January of this year. The Maggie Fleming Animal Hospice didn't turn them away, but this week they faced a new challenge.
So this is probably 4th or 5th year now that the birds all have to be locked away. It's for the bird flu. And you can get very, very little notice. Sometimes it's like you get a text and, you know, it's kind of imminent. So it's to keep them all behind a fence and comply with the regulations for the bird flu lockdown.
In need of fences, cages and nets, Alexis didn't know where to turn.
So much as I was really worried, I kind of thought, you know, if I asked the community for help, so put it on Facebook, the way that, you know, usually things are done, and that was picked up by the local paper, and thankfully Ian Smith got in touch end of last week and said, I can move some things around and we can start on Monday.
The team have spent the week erecting poles, fences and meshing and are hopeful that the facility will be fully compliant.
We run half a dozen teams throughout the region and we've managed to pull a team in at very short notice to get it done for the Maggie Fleming Animal Hospice.
The hospice relies on donations and goodwill.
They've done so much. It's more than just a fence, you know. It's the community again coming and saying, look, we'll help you out.
James Mahon, ITV News, Dumfries and Galloway.
Just one story there, one example. A lot of bird keepers will be reinforcing fencing and keeping to the restrictions. The challenge for the RSPB is to somehow contain the birds and yet spread awareness.
Absolutely, and you know, my heart goes out to all of those people who are affected and distressed and as worried about this as we are. We'd urge members of the public, if they come across dead or potentially sick birds, to not touch them, don't go near them, report them to DEFRA on DEFRA's hotline. You can Google that quite easily. If you're walking dogs on the coast, particularly, keep them on a lead so that they don't find dead birds before you do.